Alright, good morning y'all. Welcome back to Panama City. I'm Bob. Today is Friday, August the 23rd. And I'm inshore right now. We've got a 15-mile-an-hour wind out of the kind of northeast. And so it's showing that the waves offshore are running a little over 2 feet. So I'm going to fish inshore for a little while. They're showing that the wind's going to change directions and lay down, so when that happens, if it's early enough, I'll go offshore. I'm sitting on the pipeline. I just pulled up on the pipeline, and there's a lot of bait down here right now, but I'm not seeing many fish, but we're going to see if we can catch anything, or if I can catch anything. I did stop at Pier 98 and get some bull minnows. I've got frozen cigar minnows. I got frozen squids. I got plenty of bait. And I'm going to just go fish and see if I can catch anything. So y'all stick around. A little grunt. What I'm starting off with is my Pin Battle 4000 with 20-pound braid on a Shimano Calavera rod, 7-foot medium heavy action. It's an inshore rod, but medium heavy. I've got 30-pound braid or 30-pound leader on it, and I've got a 1-ounce swing jig with a 3/0 hook on it. I'm using little pieces of squid. See if there's any lanes or mangroves or anything like that here. Little red snapper.
I think we have to take that action and just take it a job.
Here's another little red snapper. And I don't expect right now to be catching big red snapper. I don't know where the big red snapper are. Haven't seen any or very many in a couple of weeks.
Mitigation, and we've already done that.
A little better. A little bit bigger.
There come a simple country boy from Iowa.
He's probably close to a keeper. But they're out of season. Big one right there. Feels like a grouper, but big fish. Nope. Yeah, big grouper. That would be a keeper. hook just fell out. No, not quite a keeper. He's 23 inches, but really, really nice gag group. £20 test line, 1 ounce swing jig with a 5/0 Mustad Demon perfect circle hook. Little piece of cut cigar minnow. You don't have to fish giant baits. You don't have to fish big gear. I do lose a few, but I think I get more bites. And I'll show you what I'm sitting on so you kind of have an idea of what it is. So I'm in 40 feet of water, and the pipeline is right down there on the bottom. And that's bait and stuff that's down there, and that's bait, all right there. And there's some bigger fish in there. That line right there is a bigger fish. And there's some more bait down there. And there's, I'm not sure what kind of structure it is that's on top of that pipeline, but I know that there's a mat that goes across the top of it that I think was made out of like hog wire or cattle wire, and they embed it in concrete and with rocks in it and all that, and that's what's on top. And so I get hung up in it every once in a while, but usually I can get it out. But a fish will grab it and go back to it, and it'll break me off sometimes. There's another good fish. Feels like another grouper. Ah, hook came out of his mouth. Snapper. And what I've switched over to is a Cadence 5000. It's got 30-pound Power Pro braid. It's on a Penn Prevail 2, 7-foot medium heavy action. It's rated for 20 to 40 pound braid. I've got 50-pound trilene big game leader. All of my leader is monofilament. I don't use anything but monofilament for leader. I've got a 1 ounce weight and a 6/0 hook, and I'm using a little bit bigger pieces of bait. Snapper. One of the things I got to deal with when I fish out here on the pipeline is the Mercury test boats. They just run circles around me. They're not trying to disrupt me, they're just running circles because that's what they got to do, and creating a lot of wake. Alright, well I came out to Wet and Wild, and it's still pretty sporty out here. The wind's still coming out of the northeast. The Gulf is white capping. The waves aren't huge, but they're just constant. But I'm gonna get over here and see if I can get set up on one of these spots at Wet and Wild, and see if the trolling motor will stay in the water and if we can fish comfortably. Don't know if we can or not, but we're gonna see if we can. Nah, there's no way we can sit out here in this. We'll go back inshore. Because I think there should be some bigger fish here, I'm going to put out a whole squid. It's a small squid. Probably 4 inches or maybe a little less. And I'm putting this one on my Battle 3 high speed. And I'll just put the whole squid on there. That's a 7/0 hook, a 2-ounce weight. I got the 2-ounce weight on because that's what I was using last weekend, and I just hadn't changed the weight. Little red snapper, but it spit it, so I was trying to lift him in the boat. Whoa! I have no idea what that was. Looked like a big mackerel, but not sure. Whatever it was came and jumped right out of the water right there. Doesn't feel like a snapper. Because it's not. It's a catfish. Little red snapper. There's a little lane snapper. Little bitty one. And he's right at 8 inches, so that would be a keeper, but I don't keep them that small. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. I wanted to go offshore, and I did go offshore, but the waves were so rough that there was no way I was going to sit out there and fish. Wind's been blowing probably 15 to 20 all day, has not let up. It's coming out of the northeast, and it just has not let up. So, we stayed inshore, and I caught a bunch of red snapper, caught one lane snapper, caught one 23-inch gag grouper. So, caught some fish, enjoyed the day. There's nothing better than being able to get out here in the bay and catch some fish. I wasn't looking to take anything home, so, it was a good day for me. I spent all day on the pipeline in 2 spots. I just looked for bait on the structure, spot locked down, caught fish. I did run offshore and came back, but and now I'm fishing just a little piece of structure on the side of a point. But Usually what I catch on places like this are lane snapper, mangrove snapper, black sea bass, stuff like that. So catching a lane snapper right there was not surprising. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Make sure that you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. It'll help me out. If you got comments, leave comments. Comments are always welcome, except negative comments. Don't leave me a comment that says you shouldn't be catching red snapper. I'm not fishing for red snapper. I'm fishing for whatever bites. If the red snapper bites, I'll catch it. Don't care. Ring the bell if you want to get notified when I release new videos. I'll see you tomorrow.